Hello everyone, my name is Sonia Emot and I am the author of the book Unified. And in this video I will try to explain a little bit about the confusion that I see some Muslims becoming Christians and some Christians becoming Muslims and like that. I believe that it's because they haven't read the Bible properly, or they have been misinformed. What happens is that during the time that I was writing this book, Unify, I had to read the three books, Bible, Quran, and Torah, in order to back up what I am saying in the book. So in this situation, for an instance, this girl, she means well. She's ex-Muslim. She did a video in regards her becoming Muslim, and she means well. She wants everybody to become Christian because in her confusion, she believes that Jesus is God, because God says because according to her, God says, I am the light, I am the way, and I am the truth. But in reality, Jesus said that because he's explaining who is God, and in a way he's explaining that he's going to show us the way. But he's talking about, for that we need to know who is I am. And I will invite you to check your Bible. If you have a Bible, if not, go into the internet or borrow one just to check, and then go into check Psalm 75, and that is when God says that he chose that name, the closest to us, because that the name I am makes it to be closer to us. But and then his name, in reality, God's name is I am, and I am. The explanation of the name of God is in Exodus 3:14, which says I am that I am, and that's the name that he gave the first time to Moses. But before that, God did not have any name, so it was called by the gods of our fathers. So now that we know the name, we must understand what Jesus says when they ask him, but why are you saying this, I am the light, I am the truth, and I am the way, when you are no other than Abraham. I mean, what they're saying is that he was, how can he says that if Abraham says kind of like in a way the same thing? But what they are, and then Jesus says, he said, I am is before Moses or before Abraham. So what that means is that God is before Abraham, before Jesus, and before Moses. It's always is before anybody, because he's the beginning and God is the beginning and the end, and so that is what we need to understand in that sentence. Now going a little bit more further after that, in regards to Muhammad, how Muhammad came over here and explained everything in the Quran is because just like in the Bible it says that when you are in a need, you're trying to find a way, and you will find it. Ask and it will be given, and open and it will be open. O sea, what he's trying to say is, if you ask God for help, if you are lost in your own world and are in a need, God will be always there for you. And that is actually what happens to Muhammad, that he was in a need of finding the truth, and God did say the truth to him. And that is actually in the Bible. And Jesus said he said it in Matthew, I would say read Matthew 19:20. Matthew 19:20 will be saying like how Jesus explained that he will be sending the spirit of the truth. You know, he says he did not say that he will in reality will give us the spirit, because what he said is that we already have the spirit. Before he came, even said, I will not leave you orphans. What he said is that you already have the spirit, but you don't accept it, neither you know the spirit, but the spirit is already in you. And if you can understand that in Matthew 19, and it says, the world will not see me anymore. Jesus is saying that before leaving. But you will see me in. Like, how are we going to be seeing Jesus as in? And then he says, that means he's not coming back. You know, for the people that think that coming back, he is already back, but he's in everybody. And what he's talking about is the spirit, not even Jesus. But how Jesus explains over here how we are one. If you can read Matthew 20, he says, but because I live, you will live. And he says, on that day you will realize that I am in my Father. See, I am in my Father, he says. And you are in me, and I am in you. But he's talking about one spirit being in everyone. The Spirit of God. No exclusions. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are the poor man or the poor woman or the richest man or the richest woman, we all have one spirit. And that spirit is the Spirit of God. And it doesn't matter what religion you practice. If you believe in God, God is one. And that God is in everyone. And so Jesus had the Spirit of God just like you have the Spirit of God. And he is not special, more than you or less than you, because the way that Jesus was made was by the Spirit, but you already have the Spirit. But at the same time, Jesus was made by the Creator, and yes, the Creator says in the Bible that is the Father, because they wanted to have somebody to be the Father of Jesus, because Jesus in reality did not have any father, because obviously he was just made by the Spirit. But if you just come to think, okay, if everybody has to have a father in order to be who they are, and then what happens to Adam? Is Adam orphan? Or how about Eve? So that means Eve, who is the mother and the father of Eve? That means it's Adam? Because she was taken from Adam. So what we need to see is that God is illogical. God is true. And God is in a spirit that is in everyone. And everything is within possible. And that's when you start seeing the word impossible. If you write the word impossible and just underwrite the word I am possible, you will know that with God, everything is possible. But when you are without God, it's not possible, because then it's no longer God within you, but your ego. We need to learn how to separate that. And if you don't believe me, if you're a Christian, believe Jesus and read what he said, but understand what he said. And if you are Muslim, believe Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad said to read the Bible and to see to search. And once you search, you really understand who is truly God. So neither Jesus or Muhammad lie. For more information, please go to my website, which is unifythebook.com, and you will find more information. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that.